Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am in South Haven at Skylar's therapy office. I don't remember the last time I brought her to therapy. I don't know if I ever did since I met Joe. When we started going back and forth, I was usually in Arkansas during the week, so I wasn't able to bring her to therapy and or choir. I think there might have been a couple times I was able to do it, but now that we're in Hernando and not going back and forth to Arkansas, I told Derek, you got your Uber driver back. You know, I love doing this with her. I always want to like get right up close with you guys. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, you know, at the time, it was more important for me to be with Joe, hang with Joe, see what could become of me and Joe, and I'm glad I did that because we got to know each other really quick, and he ended up moving here, and now I'm free to take Skylar wherever I need to take her. Skylar told me something surprising on the way, and that's why I like to ride with her, to bring her places, because we get to talk, because that's about the only time I ever see her. That's my new noise I just heard. I think I told you guys, I'm pretty sure I did, that she's a stagehand for the theater, and I've seen 2 plays with her. And the first one, did we see her much? Not really. The second one, I got to see her quite often. It was cool when they were sliding rocks out. It was Frozen something. It was about the movie Frozen, but they had a different name. And instead of like her just pushing a rock out this door and then stopping, you know, big like styrofoam rocks, whatever, paper mache, I don't know what they were made of, they would have the students like cross across the floor, like go across the floor and then put the rock. So it was kind of cool. It was like it was choreographed in a cool way. So we got to see her doing that kind of stuff, and Joe came to that play and he loved it. He loves plays, and he's going to be taking me to plays in Memphis. And I'm not much of a play person, but I enjoy doing whatever somebody else likes to do. I won't hate it by any means. And so he's like, you sure you'd like to go? I'm like, yes, I absolutely want to go to a play with you. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. But now, Skylar told me today that she actually auditioned for a part in the next play, which is going to be... She just told me, and I've never seen any of that. It's a big thing. I think, I don't even know. Maybe I'll think of it along the way. It's a popular, I want to say cartoon character. I don't know, but she auditioned. And she feels like she failed miserably. She was very nervous. She had to audition for a singing part, and she completely forgot the whole middle of the song and froze, but then just picked up at the end. And then there was a dance part too, like, I don't know if it was while singing or whatever, but she fucked that up too, she said. And I told her, it's all good. It's all good. You got the nerve to do it. And they knew it was her first time ever that she auditioned for anything. So now she's hoping that she will at least get like background people or whatever so that she could be on the stage. If not, she says she's good. She will do the stagehand bit. And I told her not to give up, to keep trying. And I wish there was like an outside theater too that she could be involved in, like she is with choir. She has the high school choir, and then she has Cora Rio, which is a private choir thing. So it gives her a lot of experience. So I will have to look in to see what there is for her for theater and stuff like that. If she wants to do stuff like that, I want to help her. Oh my God, I thought I wasn't even recording. So, Rocket, come and say hi. Come over here, puppy. Rocket's with us. Joe's the one who said, are you going to be taking Rocket? And I was like, I didn't even think of that. Of course we'll take him. He sat on Skylar's lap the whole way here. He loves her, and she loves him. So it's so nice to have this little dog in our lives. Derek loves dogs too, very much. He doesn't have one because, you know, it's a lot of work. He's gone a lot of hours, and even though he would have me to babysit, he just, you know, he knows it's a lot of responsibility, it's a lot of expense, and so he doesn't have one. So he's very excited about the opportunity to sometimes babysit. Like when Joe and I go out and he doesn't, he would babysit for us. We could drop Rocket off. But right now, because Derek is a boy, Rocket's not cuddling up to him yet. So we have to get them together a little bit more, and I have to remember to bring treats so Derek can give him a treat. Once he knows Derek, he will be in love with Derek too. He just has a harder time with men. Yes, we know that, but girls, you like girls, huh, Rocket? Oh, I just love this dog. Okay, you go lay down. I'm going to go to Dollar Tree because I told Joe, I said, you know, there's a Dollar Tree there. I said, and I know you wanted something, and we were going to look at Dollar Tree, and he said, Peeps. And I said, oh yeah, that's right. 2 things he loves that my mother would love. Also, spaghetti, my mother's favorite meal ever, and Peeps. My mother loved Peeps. And he said, I can't find them. And we went to, I think, 3 different Walmarts since he's been looking, and they don't have Halloween Peeps. I know they exist, pretty sure, because I think I remember seeing ghost shapes and maybe pumpkins. I don't know. But usually they have them for all the holidays now. And when they're out, Dollar Tree usually has some, at least for Easter. So I'm hoping I can find some Peeps for him. So I'm going to go do that. And then I'll just walk around that Dollar Tree. I don't have anything in mind that I absolutely need, but I will look around. And maybe I can get something for Rocket. Another little treat or something for Rocket. Yeah. Somebody mentioned about beef. Oh, I think I got a super thanks. Thank you for the super thanks that I've been getting. And if I remember right, I don't think you can have super thanks turned on if your comments are not on. And at the time, I still decided not to turn comments on. But with comments on, I can get super thanks, and people will just hit me up with $5 or whatever, and it's very helpful, and I appreciate it very much. So somebody said something about meat for Rocket, and Rocket does get meat in his food now. He usually has canned food, and I know all the stuff that's in there. It's not what a dog would eat in nature, canned food, even the dry food. So I do give him ground beef or chicken. So whatever we're eating, or I should say what I'm eating, because I'm always eating meat, he has plenty of meat that he can have mixed up with his food. And yeah, all right, maybe I should go to Dollar Tree right now. And I could walk Rocket. I wish there was a way to get down to the lake, but there isn't. It's just a big hill that I would roll down after he trips me. I am so incredibly careful when I walk him. When I walk him at the apartment, obviously he likes to go to the grassy areas, and if I walk him, there's a place at the back of the complex where most people bring their dogs because nobody walks there, so it's a good place for them to go potty. But you know, when I walk him along that strip, it takes forever because he has to smell everything. But when we walk on the tar, on the road, he does a good job. He stays ahead of me, and he just walks so proud, and then I'm not worried about him tripping me, because I do know at some point I will have a fall because of him, even just in the apartment. Sometimes I'll just take 2 steps, and then all of a sudden he's there. And it's like, Rocket, please, please. So even Joe and I will tell each other. Joe, like one time I was in the kitchen, and Joe says, Rocket's coming in. And he's so afraid that I'm going to just turn around and trip over the dog and hurt the dog and hurt myself. He's probably more concerned about Rocket. I'm just kidding. He'd be concerned about me too. I keep forgetting to tell you, I think it was 2 days ago that Joe trimmed all his beard and mustache, and took it as low as the clippers would allow without having it be a complete clean shaven face. And at first I was nervous. I was like, I love your facial hair. I was never a facial hair kind of girl. But now that I went from dating 20-year-olds, because that was the last time I dated, I remember dating one guy, I think he was 31, and I felt like that was so old for me, as I was probably 24, something like that. But now that I'm dating older guys, I just really like facial hair, and of course the long hair. So just before he and I started chatting, he had his hair cut. His hair was like down to his like middle of his back, and his beard was quite fluffy. And I think the company that he was working for at the time asked if he would just maybe get it cut a little bit, and so it's like to his shoulders, his hair, and he was like almost clean shaven when I met him, because when he shaved now, and I looked at him and I said, it didn't dawn on me that your facial hair grew a lot in 2 months. And he said it grows very fast. And I thought, you look like when I first met you. I forgot that his beard was very, very short. So I really like it. But I told him I will like it was just before he shaved it. I would like it if it's really long. I would probably like anything. But I like it. So we're supposed to go out Friday night. Maybe I can take a selfie of us and put it on Facebook, and you can see how it's much shorter than it has been. Is there anything else I want to talk about at this point? No. So let me go to Dollar Tree, and when I come out, I'll let you know if I bought anything. I'm back at the therapy office. I got a couple of things at Dollar Tree, and then I came back here, and I couldn't get out of there fast enough. The parking lot was practically empty, okay? I parked in a space with no cars on either side of me, and there's tons of spaces. When I got out of Dollar Tree, and yes, I was in there just for a few minutes, and I had all the windows cracked for Rocket. Don't worry about that. When I came out, there was a car parked so close to me that it almost scared me. You know, you hear these stories like if there's a van parked really close to you with a door on the side, you don't go to your car because somebody could open that door and take you. I don't think anybody is into trafficking me, but there are people who do those things. They steal youngsters and teenagers. It's just horrible, okay? But I was like wondering, why did they do that? Why did they park so close when there was a million other choices? Not a million, you know what I mean. So I got out, I got up to the car, I was able to open my door without hitting this white truck. I get in, and then a gust of wind takes my door and fucking hits it into their truck. It wasn't that bad. And I was like, I went like this, and I looked, and the man, there was somebody in the passenger side, and he said, "It's all right, don't worry about it." And I wanted to say, but I was so in shock. I wanted to say it didn't even leave a mark. I mean, there was no dent, there was no mark, nothing. And I just kept saying, "I am so sorry. The wind did that." And I felt like saying, and it wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't have parked so fucking close, or whoever parked the car. So I shut my door and I left. I left that parking lot. I was going to talk to you guys from right there, but now I was sickened by the door ding. I like to park far away from other cars because I don't like door dings. But again, I didn't ding his door. I just tapped it a little bit. The wind did it. Okay, so then when I got back here, there's grass all in front of my car, and I took Rocket out, and I've never seen him do this, and I walk him often. He found a patch of grass. I don't know what kind of smell it had, if that grass is different, and he fucking rolled around in that shit and was like a cat on catnip. It was so fun to watch, and he got all grassy on his back and his leash, and he just would pick himself up and then throw himself down again. And then we walked to a different part, and he was smelling grass everywhere. And then all of a sudden, he must have had that kind of grass again, and he threw himself again. So I was highly entertained by those antics. And then we got in the car. But I forgot to bring a little bottle of water for him. But we're going to be home very soon. But I have a bottle for him, and then a little cup that I pour water in, because we had to do that when we were going back and forth from Hernando to Arkansas. I always had everything he needed. But he's good, and he had fun rolling around in the grass. Oh yeah, so let me show you what I got. So I called Joe before I left this therapy office and said, you told me what 2 colors you liked for Peeps. And I can't remember. Blue and yellow? He goes, yes. He goes, I don't like pink. Does he not realize it's just colored sugar? That the Peeps themselves are all the same, unless they're a flavored Peep. And he says, I also don't like green. And I said, how many packs do you want me to get if I can find your blue and yellow? He said, 1. 1 fucking pack of Peeps? What's wrong with him? My mother would have wanted 5. Then I said, if there's only pink or green, do you want one? He said, yes, I'll still take 1. So I went in the store, and they had Peeps right there. White ghosts and pumpkins, orange pumpkins that actually said pumpkin flavor. We didn't discuss white. And I decided to take a packet of white ghosts, because I don't think he would want pumpkin flavor. You watch, he'll say he did. I almost got 2, but he said 1 pack. So that's what I'm going home with. Peeps, ghosts. Oh, in case nobody knows, I forget that not everybody has the same thing. It's just sugar-covered marshmallow, and that's what they look like. And for years, when I was a kid, it was only for Easter, and they had chicks. And then after a while, they started just every holiday. So I got that. And then I got some just very cheap mascara. This is not waterproof. When I go out, I like my Great Lash Maybelline waterproof mascara. Hang on. He's probably asking if I got the Peeps, and it's in my fucking purse. Hang on. Yes, that was Joe, and I made the correct decision when I went for the white Peeps. He just wanted to know if I wanted to go to an AA meeting tonight. He'd like to go. And I said I would go with him. So all is good. And anyway, I was showing you this mascara. I have had this one before, and then I got one at Dollar Tree that was in a pink container or whatever. And I liked the brush on this one better. So I got that. But yes, when I go out at night, I wear Great Lash waterproof Maybelline mascara that I've been using for many, many years. It's what I always remember my mother buying, and that's what I buy also. I like this during the week because it's not waterproof and it's easy cleanup. It just comes off in the shower. I never wash my face before I go to bed. I've never taken my makeup off. My mother never did either. So I just didn't do that. And I just wash my face in the shower. But this is easy cleanup during the week because it just washes off, where the waterproof, it doesn't, and it'll just, like, you know, make black under the eyes. And I just do that with my finger in the shower in my Prel. People have asked if I could say, like, my routine, my, I don't know, face routine, and it's this. I never wash my face with a cloth or anything. When I take a shower, and I am serious about this, I never am at the sink with a face cloth washing my face. I wash my face in the morning, in the shower, just with whatever Prel shampoo drips down my face, and I just go like that. And I go behind my ears, maybe in my ears, my neck, with my hands. And then I don't touch my face again for the rest of the day. And when I put makeup on at night, I just put it on whatever face I have. Sometimes it's a touch-up. You know, I might have put makeup on, but I don't rewash my face. I just put makeup on, and then when I come home, I go to bed with all that makeup on. What's left after all the sweating I do while dancing. And that's how I do things. It's enough about mascara and my facial routine. The last thing I got, which I'm assuming will be a fail until I make it not a fail, is for Rocket. He's never had these, at least not with me. Taco minis, carry-outs. He's not big on treats, but he is, like I did the chicken ones like this for him. They're like sticks. Doesn't care for it, but when I cook ground beef, I save some of the fat, and if I put a little bit of that on that, then he devours it. Also, if I break it up into little pieces, he likes it. And then he does like the things that look like bacon, and even the Walmart brand. And then he likes these rawhides that have like soft nuggets on them. He loves those. So we're gonna give this a try. And if he doesn't like, I know he will eat later when I flavor it. I have a treat. Come here. Come on. Now he's looking at me. He's looking at me. Okay, come on. Look what Mommy has. See, he already is like, don't look at me like I want this shit. Come here. Come on. Get up. Come on. He doesn't even want, he can smell it from there. Come over here. Come over here. Come on. Get over here. Get over here. Okay. We want everybody to see you not eat this. Get up. Look. Right here. Turn around. Oh my goodness. Yes. You're not a circus dog. No, he wants nothing to do with it. I'm going to try. Oh, you want to take a bite? Well, you have to come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. He doesn't understand what I'm doing. Come here. Come on. Look. Oh, so gentle. He's eating it. He likes it. Because he had to work so hard to get it. All right. When is Skylar coming out? It's 3:53. Probably in about 5 minutes she will be out, and now I'm going out tonight to an AA meeting with Joe. He says it's a nice place and they have comfortable chairs, and he said it's mostly old timers. He means not that they're old, but that they've been sober for a long time. He likes to go to those groups because he fits in with that. And yeah, and geez, do I really want to bring up the fact that I deleted so many comments last night about AA again? And some people just like, you know, legit bashing it. And I didn't want that on my page. I'm not bashing AA. I'm going to an AA meeting tonight. If Joe still wants to go by the time nighttime gets here. And I'm safe with him because he doesn't like when it's too strict, and he'll leave. He doesn't like the message that it has to be AA or no way. He's very open about how people can quit whatever way they want. But he does like, you know, the friendships and the just being out. He's so much like my father. My father would have gone to anything, any kind of meeting, even if he didn't need to be there. He would have gone with anyone to go anywhere and do anything. And I go with him because he likes to have me with him, and then he goes with me because I like to have him with me when I'm in the bar. And even though he doesn't dance with me, he puts up with me. I say that because, like, sometimes it'll be a slow song and he won't dance slow. I think I will get him to at some point. But even if he's just sitting in his chair, last time we were at a table with, you know, the high seats, and I just, you know, held on to him and just rocked back and forth while he was sitting. One time, a woman came up to him, and she just like was trying to get people to get up and dance, and she was kind of young, and she grabbed his hands, and it was so funny. I was dancing, and I look at him, and she was like swinging his arms, and he didn't know what to do, and he just was letting her do it. It was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. So, you know, I think he likes the attention he gets, and he hasn't been to bars like this for years, and he's happy that he's made some friends, and he really enjoys it. His thing is that it will start to really hurt his legs after a while, so we usually leave now after the second set. We won't stay till the very end, unless he is absolutely enjoying it, and then he'll stay. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. So we're supposed to go out tonight. I don't really have anything tonight that I must do, so I'm gonna go with him. We did go the other night. We looked for one, and it wasn't, there was no one there, and somebody else pulled in after us and said, isn't there an AA meeting? And he said, I guess not. He says, because there's nobody here. And so we left and went to find another one, and couldn't find it, even with the GPS. And so it ended up just being a nice ride. We rode around. Tonight he knows where this one is, so we'll be going to that. All right, you guys, I'm gonna hang up now. Thank you so much for watching. Oh yeah, I have to edit this and upload. I'll try to get that all done before the meeting. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Please subscribe. Bye.